Fantastic.
The only other time
true gentleman, excellent person, and better looking on in his own surroundings than TV. It doesn't give him justice.
Very relaxed and humorous, but then got his point across on different things. No, I was very impressed. So, yeah, the only other time I ever donated was Reagan years. And then Trump came along, and it's like
him. He needs to keep going.
Our country we got to do something about it. It's not going to be.
You're echoing, because obviously I'm a magnet for like-minded people, which is really cool. And I've spoken to 4 of his bodyguards. People that have done business with him, written legislation with him, worked for him as gardeners in his resorts, that have had personal contact with him. He comes out and speaks to them. And all you did is echo exactly what I've heard of. He's a regular guy. He comes up, he speaks to you as a one-on-one person. He's very personable and very generous. Yeah, just the real deal. Secret Service agents also had support, covered, protected the Clintons. I asked them what was the difference between the two.
Yeah, huge. Oh no, my parents' friends, their son was one of the Secret Service with the Clintons, and he came home one day, for a week to visit his parents, and they had a big card party. And my dad started telling me the stories this guy was telling them. She would be screaming every F-bomb and every word, every swear word to him, throwing stuff, and they actually had to talk to her about, you need to treat him with respect and blah, blah, blah. I mean, they said it was bad.
The most shocking thing I've heard about the Clintons was about a month ago. So we're close to Arkansas here, so we get a lot of visitors. And this nurse and her husband. This nurse works for a doctor. And she claims that the doctor she worked for, wife was raped by Bill Clinton in front of him, while 2 state troopers held him off from protecting his wife.
I wouldn't be surprised.
No.
Wait a minute, say that again?
Bill Clinton raped the doctor's wife in front of him, while 2 state troopers held the doctor off from protecting his wife.
Oh my!
That's the most horrendous thing. Yeah,
I believe it.
I mean, I didn't show the video because the woman didn't want me to. But that is the most horrendous thing. If you listen to her, I mean, she and her husband, who was a fireman, these were reputable people with no reason to lie.
Right.
They weren't goofy. They weren't, fanatics. And she was very sober when she said it, and it just chilled me when I heard that. But, I hear those stories a lot. Other people that have actually, I know one good friend of mine that is his big family in Arkansas that knows them, and he tells me stories all the time. He says, these people are pure evil. What do you think, your thoughts on Jeff Sessions and when and if we're going to see any indictments and anything? What do you think?
I think if it starts getting pushed really hard, you'll see it. But I think the Clintons, they're just somehow, some way, they're getting out of it all. I think
we can't let them go.
No,
I don't think lock her up was just a campaign slogan. It got him in.
Yeah.
We got to see some accountability.
I fucking loved it when he goes crooked Hillary. I mean, it's just the stuff he says. Yeah. It's like
we all think, but nobody wants.
John and
nobody wants.
We sit there, and when he says this stuff, we look at each other and we start laughing. And my John goes, "It's exactly what I was thinking."
If I had a nickel for every time I heard that out here, I'd be as rich as Trump.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
And I'm a person that says it like it is, so everything he says, I'm just like loving it. Yeah. I'm just like, you're mine. Well, you're just like, I love you.
For years, we've been, you sit around, you talk, wherever you are, at the bar, dinner, whatever. you see the common sense. You go, well, how hard is this to fix? This is all we have to do is, follow this already implemented.
They suppress our thinking, they suppress our feelings, they make us feel like we are being singled out, but it's not true. It turned out, and that election proved it, and the next one will prove it, and when he's going to have time, he's going to straighten all the shit what's going on.
Now, let me, what you said, absolutely on point, because it took years of conditioning from the propaganda, from that we've been hearing, the social engineering, placing the communists in the school boards.
Right. Oh yeah.
Right.
It was all planned, nicely executed, but you know what? People are not dumb.
But we saw through it. That's what I'm saying with all of this. I mean, look what he had against him. He had the press against him. He had Hollywood against him. Silicon Valley against him.
Oh yeah.
The Pope against him.
Yeah.
The Department of Justice against him, and still,
he is
still right. Boom, 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 boom.
And if they think the Democrats are going to take the House, it's not going to happen. I really don't think that's going to happen. You got so many silent people that just don't say anything. They just don't say anything because they don't want to get involved in it. And I'm telling you, it's not going to happen. Like he said.
Again, that's what got him in.
Right. Yeah. Like he said, look.
Results.
The Republicans aren't all that great because they're just playing politics back and forth. But these assholes over here, when you put it all together, these assholes over here are doing nothing for you. So you might as well vote here so we can get the stuff through.
He's the true piss party.
Yeah.
He's the piss party. Yeah. He's what the Tea Party started out to be before it got usurped.
Oh, yes. See, that's another thing. They started so well, and I was so excited for that. But they chew their own tail. Chew their own tail. Yeah.
I'll give you what I'm afraid that's coming up that we have to be very much aware of, and it's a bit conspiratorial, but it's as real as death. They're not, of course, giving up. None of them are giving up. They're going to keep on trying to.
They're gonna.
They can't. And they're going to throw weapons.
Put the limits on those seats. That's going to destroy generation of future, and he's going to do it. That is his agenda. I'm promising you, that's what's going to happen.
Indeed. Check out the other side. It's in the shade. I got more. Disrespectful ones over there. Well, at least take a few buttons with you there and stuff. Yeah, take a few of them with you. Maybe a couple of stickers.
Does I wear? Oh, I wear this shit. Oh, she does. Good. Oh my God, you should see.
She pisses people off. She pisses people off.
But you know what? I'm going to tell you.
That's my job.
More and more people are seeing those things. Better for us.
Oh yeah.
I just want one of these too.
Yes, of course. Take what you want. Take some stickers with you too.
I have not had an argument with anyone over.
They don't.
Oh, where are you? I have not had an argument with anyone over politics because I said, look, politics is how you feel or what you think. So there's no reason to argue. You can always have a debate over it. You don't have to scream and yell at each other. Most of my friends are Republican, but we've had a few, and then after we're done with conversation, they're like, that's probably the nicest conversation I've had, and everybody got their point of view across.
We need to get them on the wagon, on the right side.
Well, that's what I do if you watch my videos. Check out the other side.
You think your videos, so you sell your videos or you don't?
How you doing, folks?
Good, how are you?
All right. Well, the videos are YouTube. And here's a get out of jail free card from Hillary Clinton for you, sir.
Okay.
That's YouTube. And,
right on. Okay, got it. Oh, awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So thank you for doing
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Thank
You're
you,
awesome.
ladies.
This is like fabulous.
Yeah, what I want to do, just step out of the side, I'll show you, get out of this, and I'll show you what I'm working on doing, because I'm about ready to do some a crowdsource funding, GoFundMe thing, because I want to take this show on the road. I want to go across.
You want to go?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. The mini event.
I love this. That's me. That's me. Oh my God.
Now you can also get these designs on apparel, tote bags, cell phone covers.
On your website?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go to my store. So
okay.
that's Threadless.
Awesome.
And you get these things, and you can get the prints framed if you want. Pick the size that you'd like.
Awesome.
And what I want to do with this.
Asshole needs to,
yeah, I know.
You know what? I'm just about done with it.
Well, there's a petition now to fire him, you know, that just started.
Get him the fuck out.
I signed the petition yesterday to fire him.
An actual petition?
Yeah, it's a government petition. Go on the government site.
Really?
Go to InfoWars has a
okay, so they're allowing that now on the internet as that being an actual petition, because a few years back they didn't really allow that.
Yeah, but whether they just ignore it, it's still a statement. It's a statement. It's saying, hey, look, this is us, as opposed to maybe standing in front of the White House with the, get rid of Session sign.
Right.
This is another way of doing that. So it works in that way. What I want to do is get a huge version of this, but I want to put screens on the side and make it completely energy efficient. So I want to put solar panels on the top.
Okay.
And make it a mobile media wagon that I can broadcast from.
And you can broadcast and be live on it.
Right.
Even through the Facebook.
Right.
Very
absolutely
good.
love
So if
it.
I can, pull into Michigan and say I'm going to be here at this date,
Yeah, we will
Everybody
know,
that wants
and we
to
will
come
see
out
each other.
and talk about any subject.
And little debates.
Yes.
That's cool.
Yes.
Oh, I know, but I gotta show him.
Yeah.
Here, hold this for a second. I gotta show you my Trump display.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, great.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. People always doing this. The show, that's that guy came by, he was an ex-Marine, and he had these two huge, like maybe 20-foot flags in his front yard, right? Trump, Pence, and the American flag, right?
I have the cardboard. I got the Trump ones, and my son's getting married in Florida, so we came here first, and then Anna Marie Island, and I was gonna. I bought the ones of the bathing suits that are getting married on the beach and everything, so I got that where people can put their faces in. Well, I got the Trump one, and I was going to bring it. I ordered it. I have two of them, actually. And I got the Hillary one on locking her up, okay? Like she's okay, because I do that at Halloween time. I put it right on my front, on my driveway and everything. We do a big bonfire. People come by. We give them shots and everything.
Yeah, that's how we work.
Only one person just saw what we're doing. They walked away. Everybody else was like, "This is fucking hilarious." So I was going to bring the Trump one, and there's two real crazy Democrats that are going to be there that they will go absolutely berserk. I understand that, but it was like this. My son.
No, you don't want to
ruin it. My son goes.
It's his day. It's his day.
He goes, Ma,
it's his
you
day.
can do whatever you want.
Yeah,
he goes, but are you going to try to start shit? I go, I'm not starting shit by just putting up a. Donald, I want Donald at your. We are having a Donald Trump at our wedding.
Yeah.
That's a friend of theirs that lives in Florida named Donald Trump, and I wanted to get a picture to understand it, but I backed off.
Thank you. You see, this is a liberal cesspool here. Most cities are, right? But you've been here now, for 20 minutes?
Yeah.
About, right? How many people have come by and insulted us? How many people?
Yeah.
Most people, like you say, thumbs up.
That's where we were at with Trump.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Let's see. They wouldn't let you take any pictures. We got those because they came over and said you can't take photos. Like, oh, okay, sorry.
It was like, how many people were there? You said
about 150. 150. It was a dinner.
That's very nice.
It was when he was there. He was also there for another round table with some of the politicians in Cleveland. So it wasn't really. It was not advertised.
Yeah.
It was not. And then we walked into a political rally. And they had 2.5 blocks of all media there. And it's like, what the hell? It was maybe 19 people.
And one screaming through the megaphone, that was it.
Yeah. And he's screaming in a megaphone, or this one guy's just talking away, and the camera's like right up to him. He's got the big zoom lens. And we had to go up on the ledge where they were at, and I just went past it. I'm like, but it was too funny. But there's my Trump display.
Oh, wonderful.
I got all sorts of shit.
Oh, I love it.
I didn't bring them, but I had all my Republican cards and everything, like for donations. I usually carry them on me, and then I got a big coin that's been sent. I mean, it's just really cool, some of the stuff I get. But we were at this thing, and these are big donors. I mean, I don't make the money to give big donations, but I give what I can. And they're like, oh, where'd you get that? I go, oh, I donated. They go, well, we did too. I go, do you donate once a year so you don't get all the mail? And they go, yeah. I go, I don't. I donate every month. So I get my mail, and they keep sending me stuff to keep donating. They're like, oh my God. They were loving it. They were, you got some of the coolest stuff. I go, yeah. I love Trump.
I'm gonna check this.
Okay, we're gonna get going here.
All right, it was a lovely meeting.
Checking into everything.
Yes.
I love it. Awesome. Thank you for everything you're doing.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm happy to meet you.
Happy to meet you too. We'll be back around, so we'll get a picture after.
All right.
Okay, thank you.